Hello and welcome to your free masterclass, Sacred Salon Mastery. I'm Annalisa Siefken, your host, your guide for this presentation today, and I am so excited that you have found me, whether it was through social media or the website. Maybe you had another friend or hairdresser who was telling you that this course helped them transform their mindset, their business, and their energy so that they could start aligning their business and transforming it to something far more expansive. Now, you've found me, you've embraced your resonance because you're ready to maybe expand your offerings. You're exhausted, you're tired of burnout within our industry, you're committed to taking better care of yourself. Maybe you're ready to seek deeper alignment with your life and your business, or you're craving more stability and security. Maybe you're ready to have a healthier relationship to energy and money. All of these, any of these, one of these, I'm excited to have you here, and I cannot wait to dive a little deeper. So who am I? I'm Annalisa Siefken. I have been in this industry for over 28 years. In that time, over the last 18 years, I have owned and operated my salons. I have very successful salons that have been able to be sold in very short periods of time after having built them up over 9 years. This has been something that I take great pride in. I have been able to build and cultivate two beautiful salons that are still existing, they're still functioning, and they're very, very successful in their own right. I have many years of certifications under my belt, so yoga instructor, breathwork facilitator, Reiki practitioner, chakra balance, cacao facilitator, and so much more. And over the period of these 28 years within the industry, increasing my toolkit of modalities and weaving them into my life, it has allowed me to create a transformative approach, which has led to less days in the business with more abundance, more flow, more energy and radiance. I guess we first need to address, why I started incorporating energy work into my salons was because I was experiencing the burnout, the fatigue, the exhaustion, the multiple issues with health and, disconnect within myself. And after being on my knees and trying to seek out answers to, why I was feeling all of these feels, I decided I really needed to expand my bandwidth of self-care. I really needed to start addressing self-care in a way that was, more nourishing, more supportive, and not just that once a year massage that a lot of us tend to do. We'll wait for the birthday and still feel guilty about it. And so once I started addressing those well over 15 years ago and started to fill my cup and started to weave in energy work into my own life, that is when I started to really feel far more grounded, more expansive, and I really knew that that was the time that I needed to start offering this within my salons. So addressing burnout, promoting holistic practices. For the last 10 years, I've been integrating all of these modalities, certifications, and tools into my business, which has led to, a more fruitful, abundant, prosperous, easeful business, work-life balance. And I've been able to create and foster holistic offerings that benefit both my clients, myself, and my staff alike. I'm here to help you regulate your nervous system and how to create beautiful spaces so that you too can thrive in business and not just survive. Sacred Salon Mastery is for you if you are ready to unlock the secrets to creating a heart-led, expansive, and nourishing salon business. In this course today, you're going to discover how to shift from hustle to flow, how to embrace connection and mindfulness, and how to generate more income with ease. This transformative session will guide you towards a business model that feels more supportive, aligned, and free from burnout. First, we need to address why we get so exhausted, drained, sick, and disconnected. Now, can you resonate with that? Have you had moments where you've left your salon feeling energetically drained, physically drained, spiritually drained? Maybe you're physically feeling, really sore, inflamed, exhausted. Now, over many years in our industry, I have been researching why this tends to take place, why hairdressers are really at the forefront of experiencing musculoskeletal disorders, autoimmune disorders, respiratory issues, and all of the above. Now, the number one cause for all of this, guys, is chemical exposure. So, as you know, even if we're wearing gloves and even when we're using more holistic, more organic, natural products, we're still exposed to a lot of chemicals in the day. We're working with hair, we're working with water. A lot of the time our water is unfiltered in our salons. Our aircon vents, if they're getting professionally cleaned, do have chemicals going through them. We're in closed spaces with air recirculating, and we're breathing all of this in on the daily. So did you know that up to 70% of hairdressers experience skin conditions like dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea? This in long periods of time can lead to us having to quit the industry because it starts to bleed and all of that. I believe that a lot of that stems from our gut issues. As hairdressers, we're not eating at regular intervals. We're not often eating the right nourishing food because we need quick, fast, convenient, so that we can quickly get back to the next client or rinse that color or do the next thing that we need to do within our business. Manage the social media, manage the phones, the websites, all of those things. So that leads to the physical demands, prolonged standing, repetitive movements, RSI in our hands, high incidence of musculoskeletal disorders like I mentioned above, and chronic pain. And then imagine we've culminated all of this. Of course, then there's the mental health challenges. So high stress environments, long working hours, elevated levels of cortisol, burnout, anxiety, and depression all tend to come there. So if you're like me, who many years ago, that was a cycle that continued. I was enthusiastic as a young stylist, especially as a young upcoming business owner. And I was inspired. I was really ready to take action. And I did all of the things to expand my business without taking care of me, first and foremost. And that did lead to a lot of burnout, a lot of dysregulation. For me, unfortunately, it led to a lot of fertility issues, gut disorders, and more, which I've managed to heal over many years. So the solution is incorporating and embracing holistic practices. So we get to learn about embracing holistic approaches that prioritize overall well-being, not just for your clients, but for you and your staff. Incorporating energy healing, mindfulness, and natural products into your salons, and how to create a nurturing environment that supports both clients and stylists. So first, we need to understand holistic hair artistry. What is it? What does it look like? Now, for some people, externally, holistic hairdressing, holistic hair artistry just looks like low tox colors, high vibe products. Maybe you're weaving in organic, more natural products, eco-conscious, low waste. Maybe, you're using recyclable foils. You're starting to work with, completely cruelty-free products. Maybe you've signed up and you are working with Sustainable Salons Australia, or wherever you are in the world, sustainable companies that are helping you to, give back to the environment in a way that we haven't been able to do in the past. Maybe it looks more like spa-based or prescriptive treatments where we're focusing more on hair and scalp facials, prescribing the right product for the right scalp, etc. Now that is a beautiful umbrella of holistic hairdressing, and it's quite common, and more hairdressers are starting to do that now, which is really beautiful. But I believe holistic hair artistry is a lot deeper. It's a lot deeper than what we're seeing on the external. It's integrating physical, emotional, spiritual aspects of hair care, of not even hair care, of care. It's weaving in more attention, more one-on-one attention and focus with our clients. It's allowing us to elevate our service through the experience by weaving in more energy healing work. So first thing to understand is that as a hairdresser, we are working with other clients' energy, other people's energy on the daily. People are coming in, they're dumping all of their experiences, their sadness, their grief, their joy, all of the things, their problems with work, their problems in their relationships, and we are hearing it every client up to 2 to 3 hours every day, day in, day out. So the first thing we need to understand is that we need to, we are energetic beings. That we are all energy moving in motion, and that we are always absorbing and breathing energy in and out to one another. So we need to learn how to protect our energy and how to become more resourceful, how to actually start tapping into energy sources throughout the day so that we can create boundaries that are safe, that protect us, that protect our clients, and how to then help our clients recognize that so that we can not only facilitate a healing experience for them, but in a way that becomes really transformative so that they don't get stuck and loop in that pattern, and we can actually help them to shift that energy through the energy of hairdressing. It's a really beautiful modality. It's a really beautiful experience. And when we learn this art, we can truly start to help a lot of our clients start to really come into more alignment, more flow, more ease in their life as well. So by doing this, we curate experiences for the client, and we then get recognized as both the artist and the facilitator slash healer slash energy worker, whichever it is that resonates with you and what you're here to do and how you're here to serve. While we're understanding holistic hair artistry, we need to know what's possible within our business. First, it's really important to recognize the sacredness and profound impact of hair on overall well-being. So we know that we're energetic beings, that we're absorbing a lot of energy, that we're giving a lot of energy within our industry. We're doing it daily as individuals, but particularly within our industry, we are working more predominantly in this space. So we are working with our clients' crown space. So from an ancient history perspective, hair is known as a symbol of power, spirituality, and identity. Within my salons, the way that we've always started to really speak to hair is that it is the energetic bridge. It's the antenna, the receiver, the receptor of all the infinite downloads and wisdoms. Did you know that hair has cortisol receptors in it? So when we're physically experiencing perhaps trauma, dysregulation, shock, all of these things, our hair is the first thing that starts to tell us as a hairdresser that this is what our client is experiencing. It starts to lack luster and shine. It starts to maybe thin out. Maybe it starts to go gray in certain areas. We know that there is a beautiful divine intelligence and a way that it is sending messages into the body from this space. So it's really important to understand our role as the hairdresser, as the facilitator, that we are working with the crown space, with the crown chakra, if you speak to chakras or energy centers in the body, and that we have a beautiful opportunity and a privilege to assist our clients in transmuting their experience and transforming it into something that they can use to empower them to step more into alignment, to step out of the sticky, stagnant moments that they perhaps have been in and into something that really starts to resonate to help them move forward in life. When we start to do this and start working with our energy, protecting our energy, understanding energy work within our business, we start to create space for meaningful connections. Here we get to facilitate transformative client experiences. We offer personalized, intention-based services. So we're working with our client, their energy, we're understanding energy a lot more, so we can then sort of tailor a service and a package that speaks to really helping them move through or expand on a certain topic or a way that they're wanting to alchemize that into their expression. We get to address our clients' holistic well-being, so not just the physical, not just the hair, but the mental, the spiritual, and the emotional. And I think it's really important too that we need to know that we are not responsible for everybody's healing, but we are here to facilitate an experience that creates space for both you and your client to experience an entire mindful wellness experience. So how is holistic hair artistry paving the way forward? We spoke to the possibilities of how you can weave that in. It's understanding the energy work, protecting your energy, maybe weaving in other modalities into your space, curating and cultivating beautiful individualized packages, and creating a whole different salon environment. But this is, all of those things are really important because this is how we get to address the burnout. We get to see and recognize that by having, our books completely full day in, day out, overbooked, double booked, quadruple booked. We're trying to manage our clients. We're managing the websites. We're managing all the other external areas. We're trying to get bums on seats so that we can generate the money to pay the rent, to do the things that we need to do, to upgrade our salon, the equipment, all of those things. And by doing that, guys, it's just not sustainable. We've seen multiple salons start to really shift into a new dynamic, a new way, but they're still missing the key piece. And the key piece to this is the energy work and how that can really transform your space, yourself, your lifestyle, and your business. We start to reduce this burnout by offering high value services with fewer clients. So when we're speaking to, okay, we can see that we're not eating well, we're on the floor for too long, we're exposing ourselves to too many chemicals. I'm going to start incorporating more natural, organic, high vibrational products. I'm going to start weaving in more energy work to the client. So it doesn't mean you have to go super woo. Doesn't mean you have to be experiencing or exploring multiple modalities to bring into your salon. These are things that can be slowly introduced. You can do it at the beginning of the service through the consultation, maybe really come into bringing a little bit of energy work into the first half hour of their service. Maybe you want to incorporate it while their color is processing. Give them a sound healing. Maybe elevate the experience by giving them Reiki at that time, chakra balancing. Maybe you want to do more aromatherapy work, plant medicine work, all of those things. So this can be interwoven. You don't have to sing and dance and be in performative mode whilst your client is there one-on-one. This is where we're really creating and normalizing spaciousness, time to breathe, time to be with themselves in a safe, beautiful, facilitated environment. So interweaving these holistic services is where we get to really shift and reduce the burnout. And we get our clients' nervous systems really regulated. I think a lot of the time clients are walking in, the salon's really busy, there's lots of different chatter and conversation. You're exhausted, you've been repeating yourself all day, and everyone leaves really heightened. There isn't that time and space to come into neutrality or to this beautiful, space where everything is just harmonious. So it's really important that we start offering high value services with fewer clients. By doing this, we're minimizing chemical exposure by using these natural, organic, high vibrational, more sustainable products. We also get to create niche, high vibrational services with, the smudging rituals, guided breath, aromatherapy, crystal application, Reiki, all of those things. So as discussed earlier, we weave that interweave it through in this beautiful tapestry of the full experience. And by doing those things, we generate more income with ease by focusing on quality over quantity. How do we create a supportive and aligned salon environment? It's so important first that you establish daily rituals, ceremony or grounding in intentional practices at the beginning of your day. Once you start weaving these into your daily life, you start to see your life change, and it's from that space where you've had those energetic shifts, you start to bring that into your spaces, your home, your environments, your salon, your business. Maybe you even want to start offering retreats or half-day half-day retreats where you have multiple clients come in. This is where you can start to work from a group perspective and charge more and work a lot less. So you can do more spa-based education. You can speak to them about how to work with the energy of their hair, why it's really important, how to maintain these self-care practices at home as well for your clients. So there's so many ways that we can start to weave in all of these beautiful creations and tailored packages, but first we need to really experience and create and cultivate daily rituals and habits for ourselves. When we start to come into alignment, we design a workspace that promotes relaxation, creativity. First thing we need to do is declutter the space, really start understanding the impact of energy in the form of dust, clutter, fake flowers, all of these things that maybe hold a more low vibrational energy, and start creating space for energy to move more fluidly and more freely. These are all things that I touch on in my ongoing courses that we can continue to expand on as well. By offering personalized holistic services that resonate with you and your values. So you may already be really curious. You may already be a Reiki facilitator. Maybe you have already acquired your yoga teacher training. Maybe you've studied relationship coaching or life coaching. Maybe you've done NLP training, hypnotherapy, breath work. This is where you get to start to see the value that you have been pouring into your growth, into yourself, and start bringing that into your business with more confidence from an empowered, embodied space. And this is where I come in. I get to help really tailor and focus something that is really in resonance with you, your values, and then we start to create a business that is there for you to absolutely thrive. When we create and support a supportive aligned salon environment, it's really important that we are constantly engaging in continuous learning and skill development. So I have done multiple years of certifications in yoga, breathwork, cacao, all of the things, but every year I am constantly studying and training in more things that I believe will benefit myself, my family, my home, and most importantly, my business and all the spaces that I move into. So whether it's understanding human design, astrology, gene keys, maybe it is kinesiology, maybe it's really, moving into natural medicine, whatever it is, every year, learning and growing for yourself and weaving that into your business is going to be an incredible benefit for everyone that comes into contact with you. And we foster client relationships built on trust and genuine connection. So we've touched on a few things today. What is holistic hairdressing or hair artistry? Why it's important. Okay, so what it is it's more than what we're seeing on the external. It is more than organic products, high vibrational products, spa treatments. Holistic hair artistry is where we start to address the client's whole needs from an emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental perspective. We get to address and acknowledge their hair as a spiritual portal, as the power that it is, as the information carrier, the storyteller, the way that they get to express where they're at, where they're moving to in life, and we get to help facilitate and alchemize a new shape, a new way forward, something that's going to help them move into life with more ease, joy, and grace, and something that can carry them through energetically, not just in the salon while they're with us for those 4 or 5 hours or 3 hours, but in between as well. So we can create at-home packages. You can create an email list where every week they sign up and subscribe for some more tips on how to style their hair, maybe how to acknowledge their hair as this beautiful portal or pathway to presence, how to encourage them to bring more ritual and practices into their life. So this is all about really starting to do that. We speak to your energy and how important that is, how to protect your energy, how to understand that we are energetic beings and that we need to set really beautiful boundaries, that we need to fill our cups, we need to be from a space of overflow and of service and in our highest alignment so that our business can thrive with us. and how to create and support a supportive and aligned salon environment. Declutter, establish daily rituals and groundings, all of those things that we've touched on. I believe it is so important to really start acknowledging and understanding that holistic hair artistry is at this beautiful, pivotal time in history where we really need to start educating, empowering, and bringing more high value, high energy work into our salons so that we can help regulate everyone's nervous system. Imagine a world where we leave our business feeling regulated, calm, blessed, and where every single person that we touch and that we come in contact with has the same experience. They all get to go home and bring that energy into their home spaces and their workspaces. I dream of a world where we start recalibrating, because it is possible. And I think the more of us that learn the tools and the practices and start weaving them into our businesses, whether we're hairdressers, beauty therapists, massage therapists, chiropractors, kinesiologists, now is the time. The world needs more people to be in a regulated state so that we can respond to life, not react to life. If this resonates with you and you really want to understand a little bit more, let's keep the conversation going. You can continue to work with me in multiple ways, but I'm just super grateful and super excited that you have taken this 30 minutes out of your day to just even hear what it is that I am here to offer, how I'm here to help guide you to your highest alignment and help you transform your business through holistic hair artistry. If you found these insights informative, you're eager to explore holistic hair artistry further, here are the ways that you can work with me. I have a new online program helping you take your salon to the next level, and it's called Make It Sacred. This is a beautiful 7-week, step-by-step implementation guide on how to understand the energy, how to protect your energy, how to start bringing in these beautiful practices that we've spoken about, how to actually learn the art of them. You will find this to be a very self-paced program, so you can do it in your own time, in your own leisure. You can share it with your staff, but it's really important that you really carve out the time and space and start working with the rituals. So there will be guided daily ritual with each week so that you can start to really implement these sacred practices into your life. Once you sign up for this program, you do receive personalized support. You gain access to my expertise and mentorship to transform your life and your salon. And you also get access to the inner circle, where we join a community of like-minded salon owners for ongoing support and shared learning. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It is an absolute honor and privilege. I know how precious and sacred time is, and I'm beyond grateful that you've taken this time out of your day. I truly hope that this is the pathway, the entry point to you really transforming your business and your life and starting to recognize that you matter, that your clients matter, and that together, if we continue to expand this industry, we truly get to re-educate, recalibrate, and bring every hairdresser into this beautiful alignment where we start to really understand the power of hair and the medicine that is in there for each and every single one of us. Here are the ways that you can contact me. Email info@ayainana.com.au, the website www.ayainana.com.au, my handles on social media, or my phone there as well. Wishing you so much success in your holistic salon journey. May you either move out of burnout from having, a huge salon and working in a more one-on-one base. Maybe you're looking to leave a current salon environment that you're in. You don't have your own business yet and you're ready to do it. Whatever it is, I am here for you. I am so excited to take you on this journey. Blessings and blessings to you. Peace and love. Thank you.